ولذلك يا عبد الله لا تقل.
It is for this reason, O slave of Allah, that you shouldn't say,
إن هذا الشرك الذي تتكلمون عنه هذا في الكتب القديمة وانتهى.
that this polytheism, this shirk that you are warning about and talking about, it is only a matter that exists in the books, the old books, and it is no longer found in reality.
ما من شرك تكلم عنه العلماء إلا وهو موجود.
There is not a single type of shirk, of polytheism, that the scholars have spoken about except that it exists in reality,
بين الناس اليوم.
found among the people today.
بل أرى وترون أن دعاته اليوم قد عادوا إلى النشاط مرة أخرى.
Not only so, but I see, and as do you, that the callers to it, the callers to polytheism, have come back, have made a comeback and become reinvigorated these days.
لما قام دعاة التوحيد والسنة بالدعوة إلى التوحيد بكل قوة.
But it is when the callers to Tawheed and the Sunnah, when they got up and called to Tawheed with all strength,
ووضوح وبيان،
with all clarity, with all explanation that is necessary,
بالأدلة الدامغة، انتشر التوحيد.
using the proofs that are irrefutable, it is then that the Tawheed spread.
وزالت الغشاوة عن كثير.
And many of those who had veils over their eyes, those who couldn't see the reality, that veil was removed from them.
ممن ينتسبون إلى الإسلام.
From among those who claim Islam.
وضعف دعاة الباطل.
And the callers to falsehood were weakened.
ودعاة الغلو ضعفوا وأصبح تأثيرهم في جميع البلدان ضعيفا.
And the callers to adulation and excessive reverence towards individuals, they became weakened, they became weak, and their effects and the spread of their calling in the many and different lands became weak.
فلما انشغل أهل الحق والتوحيد بمسائل.
But when the people of the truth and the people of Tawheed busied themselves with certain matters of the legislation,
ينبغي أن يكون لها وزنها الشرعي.
that they should have gauged according to their proper place in the legislation, but they busied themselves with them.
وضعف عندهم الدعاء إلى التوحيد.
And their call to Tawheed weakened.
نشط أهل الباطل.
When that happened, the people of falsehood became reinvigorated.
ولذلك أدعو كل من رزقه الله العلم بالتوحيد.
It is for this reason that I invite everyone that Allah has granted him knowledge of Tawheed,
وأكرمه بهذا المنهج الرشيد منهج السلف الصالح.
and Allah has honored him with this guided methodology, the methodology of the pious predecessors,
رضوان الله عليهم أن يشمر عن ساعد الجد في الدعوة إلى التوحيد.
May Allah be pleased with them. I invite him to put forth his utmost best in calling to Tawheed.
أهم شيء عندنا ندعو إليه التوحيد.
The greatest thing that we can ever call to is Tawheed.
وندعو إلى السنة.
And we call to the Sunnah.
وما عدا ذلك فهو وسائل شريفة لحفظ دعوتنا إلى التوحيد والسنة.
And everything besides that, meaning from the matters of the legislation, it is considered a noble legislated ruling that was put in place for the preservation of Tawheed.
فينبغي يا إخوة أن نقيم دعوة التوحيد في بلداننا.
So it is befitting, my brothers, that we establish the call to Tawheed in our lands, in our countries,
وأن نصبر على ذلك نقيم دعوة التوحيد.
and that we be patient upon this matter, that we establish the call to Tawheed.
على ما قرره العلماء الأسلاف.
We establish it based upon that which was explained by the scholars that have preceded.
باللين بالرفق بالبيان بالوضوح بالبرهان بالأسلوب البسيط الذي يصل إلى الناس في بلداننا.
We establish it with softness, with gentleness, with clarification, with explanation, with proofs, using delivery, using speech that is simple, that can reach the people and be understood by them in our lands.
وأن لا نتوانى عن هذا وأن لا نتكاسل.
And to never hold back from this and never wane or become afflicted with laziness.
يجب أن نقف أمام دعاة الباطل.
It is obligatory that we stand in the face of the callers to falsehood.
أعظم شيء يا أخي
The greatest thing, my brother,
من حقوق جارك عليك، من حقوق أهل بلدك عليك، أن تدعوهم إلى التوحيد وأن تنقذهم من الشرك إن كانوا عليه.
The greatest of the rights, O my brother, of your neighbor upon you, of your countrymen upon you, is that you call them to Tawheed and save them from shirk, from polytheism, the worship of other than Allah, if that is what they are upon.
كيف نكسل؟
How could we wane from the like of this?
كيف يأتي أناس إلى أناس يدعون إلى التوحيد الخالص ويقول لهم قفوا ما عندكم تزكية؟ سبحان الله، كيف نقطع الطريق؟
And how is it that people come to individuals who are calling to the pure Tawheed and say to them, stop, you have not been recommended by the scholars? Subhanallah, the Shaykh said, exalted is Allah. How is it that we are blocking the path?
داعي التوحيد يدعو إلى التوحيد ما عرف إلا بالسنة، ما عرف عنده غلو، ما عرف عنده تجاوز على العلماء، يقدر العلماء، يعرف فضلهم. يأتيه أناس يخرجونه من المسجد يقولون لا تدعو إلى التوحيد. يأتي دعاه للبدع في المساجد ما يحركون ساكنا لهم.
A caller to Tawheed, he is calling to monotheism, not known for anything but the Sunnah. He is not known for any form of extremism. He is not known to have preceded the scholars. He is not known to have anything but respect for the scholars. He holds them in high regard and respects their honor and their status, and then people come to him and take him out of the masjid and say to him, do not call to Tawheed. However, when callers to innovations come into the masajid, you will not find them doing anything about it.
لكن يقوم داعي التوحيد هذا الذي يعلم التوحيد من 20 سنة من 30 سنة يقولون له قف ما عندك تزكية.
But this caller to Tawheed, who has been calling to Tawheed for 20, for 30 years, they come to him and say, stop, you don't have a recommendation.
التزكية مطلوبة لكن الغلو فيها ممنوع.
Recommendations are desirable. However, to become extremist about them, it is forbidden.
وقد ذكرت مرارا وتكرارا أن منهج العلماء الذي لا يختلف فيه أن من الناس من يزكيه علمه.
And I have mentioned repeatedly, over and over, that the methodology of the scholars that is not being differed about, that from amongst the people are those who are recommended by their knowledge. It is their knowledge and what they have learned that is their recommendation.
فمن عرفناه بالتوحيد الخالص، ليس التوحيد المجمل، التوحيد التفصيلي، دعوة التوحيد الذي يعرفها العلماء، وعرفناه بالسنة ولم يؤخذ عليه غلو ولا تجاوز على العلماء ولا همز ولا غمز للعلماء، والله إنه مزكى.
So an individual that we have come to know for pure Tawheed, not general understanding of Tawheed, but the specific and detailed understanding of it. The call to Tawheed that is recognized by the scholars. And he is not known for any extremism. He is not known to precede the scholars. He is not known to backbite them or speak ill of them. I swear by Allah, he is recommended.
ولا يحتاج إلى شهادة من أحد.
And he does not need a recommendation or a testimony from anyone.
فإن جمع وجد عنده تزكية من العلماء فهذا نور على نور لكنه ليس شرطا.
So if it is gathered and combined with the fact that he has a recommendation from the scholars, then this is light on top of light, a bonus. But it is not a condition.
يا إخوة والله يدمي القلب ويحزن النفس.
My brothers, I swear by Allah, it is from the matters that cause the heart to bleed and sadden the soul.
أن يقوم بعض إخواننا الذين هم على منهج طيب في الأصل بالوقوف أمام دعوة التوحيد.
That some of our brothers who are on a foundation of a good methodology, that they are the ones who stand in the face of the call to Tawheed.
والله دعوة التوحيد هذه أعظم واجب علينا.
I swear by Allah, the call to Tawheed is the greatest of all the obligations upon us.
وحق أهلنا في كل بلد علينا أن ندعو إلى التوحيد بما قلنا بالبيان والرفق واللين والأسلوب الحسن وأن نواجه كلام أهل الباطل بحجج الحق.
And it is the right of our peoples in every country upon us. It is a right upon us that we call to Tawheed with that which was previously explained, with clarification, with gentleness, with softness, with beautiful manners and style, and that we stand in the face of the speech of the people of falsehood with the proofs of the truth.
مع تمسكنا بالسنة وتقديرنا للعلماء.
That along with our adherence to the Sunnah and holding in high regard the speech of the scholars.
من رأينا على هذا نفرح به وندعو له.
Whoever we find upon this, he is an individual that brings us joy and happiness, and we supplicate to Allah on his behalf.
والله إني أسمع عن الرجل يدعو إلى التوحيد في بعض البلدان فأكبره فوق نفسي.
I swear by Allah, I hear of a man calling to Tawheed in some of the lands, some of the countries, so I deem him greater and bigger than myself.
لأني أنا أدعو إلى التوحيد هنا في بلد التوحيد، معي أهل التوحيد، لكن يدعو في بلده إلى التوحيد مع قلة المناصر.
This is because I call to Tawheed here, in the land of Tawheed. The people of Tawheed are on my side. However, he is calling in his country to Tawheed despite having few aids, few supporters, and
وكثرة المخالف وهو على سنة ما عرف فيه من يجرحه، ما عرف فيه ما يجرحه.
Despite the large number of opposers, all the while maintaining that he is upon the Sunnah, and there is nothing known about him that causes him to be deemed as criticized, meaning a substantial and verifiable criticism has been found in his case.
يا إخوة لنكن رشيدين.
My brothers, let us be wise.
أنا يحزنني أن بعض إخواني ممن درسوا هنا ودرسوا في الجامعة الإسلامية وتخرجوا في الكلية ويدرسون في الدراسات العليا يقولون ما نستطيع أن نقيم دروسا في بلداننا.
Indeed, from the matters that sadden me, that some of our brothers here who have studied in the Islamic University, those who have graduated from the college, and those who have already started their postgraduate degrees, they say we cannot establish classes in our lands, in our countries.
حتى لا يقال لنا من زكاكم.
This is due to the question that we are going to be faced with. Who is it that recommended you?
مع أنه لا يظهر فيهم جرح.
This is despite the fact, the Shaykh comments, that there is nothing apparent about them that can be deemed as a substantial criticism.
يا إخوة من ظهر خيره ولم يظهر فيه ما يجرحه قبلناه وشجعناه على الدرس.
My brothers, whoever has become known for, and it is apparent that he is upon good, we accept him and we encourage him to teach.
شجعناه على أن يعلم التوحيد، شجعناه على أن يعلم السنة، شجعناه على أن يربط الناس بالعلماء الربانيين الكبار.
We encourage him to teach the Tawheed, and encourage him to teach the Sunnah, and encourage him to connect the people to the major scholars, those whose good in the lands has become known and prominent.
أما أن نخطئ الطريق.
As for us, sidestepping the correct path.
والله يأتيني بعض الإخوة يستنصحني عند بداية الإجازة يقول يا شيخ أنا في دروس أهل العلم ودرست في الجامعة وأعرف لكن والله أخشى أن أقيم درسا في بلدي.
I swear by Allah, some of the brothers, they come to me seeking advice at the start of their vacation. They say, Ya Shaykh, I'm attending the classes of the people of knowledge, and I have studied in the Jami'ah, in the university, and I have some knowledge, some understanding with me. However, I swear by Allah, I'm afraid of establishing a class in my country.
تخاف من أهل البدع قال لا والله ما يزنون شيئا أخاف من إخواننا.
The Shaykh asks him, he says to him, are you afraid of the people of innovation? He responds and he says, Wallahi, they have no weight, they are worthless. I'm afraid of our own brothers.
ما هذا الطريق ما عرفناه عن العلماء.
Surely this is not the path, this is not what we have come to recognize from the scholars.
والله ما رأينا الشيخ ابن باز رحمه الله يأتيه طالب علم.
Wallahi, we have never seen a Shaykh ibn Baz, may Allah have mercy upon him, that a student of knowledge would come to him,
إلا وحث على الدعوة وشجعه,
except that he would encourage him and entice him to call to Allah.
الشيخ ابن عثيمين رحمه الله مشايخنا هنا.
Likewise the Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy upon him, and our scholars here.
فالله الله يا إخوة في دعوة التوحيد.
So be mindful of Allah, be mindful of Allah, my brothers, regarding the call to Tawheed.
والله لن تشرفوا إلا بها.
I swear by Allah, you shall never gain prominence except through it.
ولن تقوى الأمة إلا بها ولن تبرأ ذممكم إلا بها.
And this ummah shall never find its strength except through it. And you shall not escape the accounting before Allah except through it.
كل واحد يدعو إلى التوحيد بما يستطيع.
Let everyone call to Tawheed according to his capability,
بحسب علمه.
according to how much knowledge he has with him.
يبين للناس.
Let him clarify the matter to the people.
ومن كان من أهل الخير وحصل علما درس في الجامعة الإسلامية وهو على منهج رشيد.
And whoever is from the people of goodness, and he has attained some knowledge, studied in the Jami'ah, and he is upon a sound methodology.
درس عند أهل العلم. إذا رجع إلى بلاده ولو أسبوعا ليعلم الناس ولا يلتفت لأحد.
An individual who has studied with the people of knowledge, if he goes back to his country, even if for a single week, let him teach the people and pay no one any mind or attention.
هذا ديننا. هذه عقيدتنا. هذا منهجنا. هذه سنة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم.
This is our religion. This is our creed. This is our methodology. This is the sunnah of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم.
إن لم نشجع على القيام بها ونشرها ودعوتها فلا خير فينا.
If we do not encourage others to stand up for it and spread it and call to it, then there is no good in us.
فأسأل الله عز وجل أن يهديني وإخواني أجمعين إلى القيام بهذا الواجب.
So I ask Allah, mighty and majestic is He, to guide me and my brothers in their entirety to stand up for and fulfill this duty.
وأن يكرمنا به وأن يجعل ذلك سببا في علو منازلنا في جنة رب العالمين. نعم.
And ask Him that He honor us with it and to make it a reason for the elevation of our rank in the gardens of paradise prepared by the Lord of all creation.